So if you are here to find out what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin and also what kind of scenario to expect next, then this is the right place, because in this video I am going to show you some very interesting scenario that could be unfolding here in the media short term. And also guys, also today I am going to add the price target for this February month. Yes, you heard that right, because today is 31st of January and tomorrow we are going to get the new monthly CPR price target. So this video is definitely going to be one very interesting video, so please watch it till the end. And now starting this analysis here in a 4-hour time frame. On my yesterday's video, we talked about this ascending triangle, which was actually looked as a bullish scenario. But what I said to you very clearly, to form this actual breakout, we have to overcome this obstacle around this 38,000 range. And you can see, got a rejection, even failed to find support at this lower line area of this ascending triangle. Now we are seeing this price retracement. So does this actually make sense? Even though this was a bullish scenario, yes, because we were well aware not just only the upper line area of this ascending triangle was acting as a resistance, but if you add this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low area, you can clearly see this is also a rejection from this 0.5 Fibonacci line, because in most of the cases 0.5 and 0.618 is always going to be one very important line of resistance when the trend is trying to break here to the upside, because we are well aware in a dead cat bounce scenario, price usually finds support or relief rally towards this 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line, gets rejected again, and then continue with this downtrend. And in our case, you can see not just only the upper line area of this ascending triangle acted as a resistance, even though it was looked as a bullish scenario, also the 0.5 Fibonacci line acted as a resistance around 38,200 price range. And now if you combine this Williams alligator indicator, you can see just like what we have talked since many days, the Williams alligator indicator again around this 38,000 acted as a resistance. And now if you also include this descending channel, even the upper line area of this descending channel acted as a resistance. And now you can see why this 38,000 was one of the most important line of resistance for Bitcoin. Now what does this mean, since we have failed to break out of this 38,200 38,300 resistance line one more time, because we are well aware. Let me show you this one very interesting scenario here. So now let's look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame using this CPR indicator, because a very interesting scenario is being unfolded. What I mean by that, if you look at this price movement, whenever the price of Bitcoin shows impulsive movement, the CPR line will always form a ascending CPR, which also acts as a support in an uptrend. But as soon as the ascending CPR formation gets broken, then you can see in a downtrend the ascending CPR turns into descending CPR, which show the weakness, but it's also going to act as a resistance. You can see with each and every price movement. In an uptrend, again, you can see the same line, the CPR line was in an ascending CPR and also was acting as a support. And whenever the trend started this downward movement, the CPR line, you can see very clearly, also showed this descending CPR and also acted as a resistance. But in our case right now, the price is showing a weakness, and at the same time the CPR line is also a descending CPR. And in a descending CPR, it not just only shows the weakness, but it is also going to act as a resistance, the CPR lines. And for us right now, the most important resistance is this 38,200 38,300, because we are well aware, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, when the price of Bitcoin closed below the monthly CPR lines, it showed weakness, and second, the monthly S1 target line acted as a resistance before price had this bigger retracement. And again, from the January month, we also closed below the CPR line, showing a weakness, and this actually acted as a resistance. And after that, we saw this price retracement. And just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, the monthly S1 line is acting as a resistance around 38,200 38,300 range. So that is the reason why I'm actually showing you with this so many different examples. If the price of Bitcoin wants to show an actual movement, then this 38,300 38,200 must be flipped into support. And now guys, now let me show you how the price of Bitcoin is going to look like here in February month. Is it going to be an ascending CPR or is it still in a descending CPR? Let me show you how you can do that very simple way. So now what we are going to do, we are going to use this central pivot range calculator to pinpoint some area of support and resistance for Bitcoin in a February month, because we are well aware for this month, right, for this January month, the highest point was somewhere around 48,000. Let's say 48,000 was the highest. And this month, the lowest was around 32,900. And now we need an area where we think the monthly candle is going to close. So right now, since we are hovering around this 37,000 area, let's suppose the monthly candle is going to close around this 37,000 price range. Now we have this top, bottom, and the area where the monthly candle might close. So let's add this here. Previous day high, since we are looking at the monthly CPR, so it is going to be the previous month high, not the previous day high. Okay, so in that case, we have said 48,000 was the previous high, the lowest was 32,900, and we have said we are expecting the monthly candle to close around this 37,000 price range. And now we got a new CPR for this February month, and this February CPR, as you can see, 38,000, 39,000 and 40,000 is going to be our CPR area. Let's look at this. 38,000, 39,000 and 40,000. This is the area where our monthly CPR is going to be placed tomorrow. And if you look at this carefully, this is again a descending CPR line. And in a descending CPR, this CPR line from 38,000 to 40,000 is going to act as one of the strongest line of resistance, just like here. So now, where is the monthly target going to be? The lower price target for Bitcoin? Look at this. The monthly S1 line is going to be lying somewhere around 30,600 if the monthly is going to close around 37,000. So for us, 30,600 is going to be the first monthly price target for this February month, somewhere around this price area. And the first upward price target is going to be around 45,700 range. So let's add this here. This is how it is going to look like. So now this is showing us if the price of Bitcoin is going to stay below this 38,000, then we are still going to be below the monthly CPR line, just like here, which is also going to be indicating a clear sign of weakness. And in that case, this first price target could be retested around this 30,000 range. But if the bulls does manage to take over this 41,000 range, then the first upward price target in that case is going to be around this 45,000 price area. And now, you know, guys, combining everything, it actually makes a lot of sense, because we know around this 38,000 we already had some strong line of resistance for Bitcoin, and also now this monthly CPR line is going to be another source of resistance. If the bulls want to defend this, then we have to overcome all this resistance and flip it into support. So these are some of the interesting scenarios I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.